I am Supreme, and this is message number 31 of Astro Oracle Freestyles, where I do collective readings for the chosen. You will know when you are chosen because my messages will resonate with your soul. We are chosen because we are here to prove to the world that God, Spirit, the universe is real. Your energy, frequency, vibration is real, and it's the only thing that's coming back to save you. Being chosen is a blessing and a curse because we represent what happens to the human soul when we're not aligned. We also represent what happens to the human soul when we are aligned. So we're only human. We need guidance. This is why I do my collective readings. This is why you found me. This is why you are watching this video. This is why you should like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you'll be notified when I drop my collective readings. I'm going to pull 3 cards, and it's going to open up a story for your soul today. This is your message. All right, we have the early bird, the cup, and the thorn. Okay, so right automatically I'm seeing somebody who you're definitely chosen. Of course, that's why you're here. Okay, but you have an issue with something in your life that was put there, something you're going through that was put there by the almighty workings of the Creator. Okay, we're not talking about a person. We're talking about a system of creation. Okay, and this is the thorn. There is a thorn in your flesh, meaning there is a thorn in your fleshly life that triggers you to become spiritual. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to somebody. There is some type of issue going on in your fleshly life that you need answers on. You have been questioning God, the God of your understanding. You have been questioning this God about this particular thorn in your flesh. You have been asking, why me? Why is this happening to me? Okay, this could be a sickness that triggers you to get close to your Creator. Okay, this could be a sickness in your flesh. This can be a deformity in your body. Because I'm talking to somebody, it's like you battle with yourself. This could also be your sexuality. Okay, this can also be a question that you have an issue with. This could also be the reason why you don't feel as loved as you should feel because you believe that God is something outside of you. And you also believe that who you are and what you cannot help is the reason why things are happening to you that adds to the feeling of you being separate from your Creator. And you don't realize you are God. Let me tell you something. Being chosen has nothing to do with your sexuality. But then again, it has everything to do with it. Being chosen has nothing to do with your physical deformities or the things that you were born with. It has nothing to do with color. It has nothing to do with birth defects. Okay? That does not separate you from the Creator. Okay? However, we were given a mindset in this world. We were given the mindset that makes us feel guilty about something, some aspect of us that doesn't line up with the one who gave us this mindset. And that is not God. That is not God. The one who gave us this mindset is not God. It is the rulers of this world. Those who sit high in the world on a throne, and they rule the way we think. They rule with a mighty sword, the gun. They rule through fear. It began through fear of losing your life. If I was the mighty ruler of the world and I wanted to take over, and I come to your house and I hold your loved ones at gunpoint, and I choose you, you're going to be the one to live. I'm playing God right now, and I'm coming to your household, and I'm telling you, you're going to be the one to live. Going to make you live. Now, the chosen one that they choose are the ones who have this thorn that they know it's a thorn. And if it's not a thorn, it's a thorn that was given to you by the Creator. It was part of your purpose, but they use it against you. They make you feel guilty about it because you're the one that's going to be easy to control because you already feel left out because of that thorn, that particular issue that you have questions only between you and God. But see, this thorn controls your entire life, all your decisions. And it's a battle between what you believe is good and evil. It all boils down to this question you have about yourself. Why am I like this? Why did this happen to me? Why was I born this way? Or why do I look this way? Whatever that thorn is, it has a lot to do with the mindset that was given to you. Because see, that's where it all started. They're controlling that thorn that God gave you and making you feel guilty about it. And they're making you believe that this is why you fall short. Let me tell you something. The biggest thorn in the world today is racism. Racism is the perfect thorn, the perfect reason for the oppressor to control you and make you believe this is why you fall short because of your skin color. That's a thorn. Being black, and not only being black, but being dark, is a thorn in the black community. Being black is a thorn in the entire world, all over the globe. Being black is a thorn in the flesh of humanity. That's what they made it. That's not what it is. It's made it. It's a purpose by God, but the oppressors turned it into a thorn. And so God uses that thorn to talk to you because God knows how to use whatever the devil, the oppressor, meant for your evil and work it out for your good. There's nothing wrong with being black, but there's everything right with being black. But they're never going to teach you that. They're going to make you feel like there's something wrong with being black. And that's global. But also, in the black community, they also make us believe that there's something wrong with being dark. Isn't that something? The oppressor is disgusting. The rulers of the world are very disgusting creatures who are just as human as we are. They have a body. That's why I said they're human. Some of us, you may feel like, oh, they're not human. They're monsters. Yep. But those are monsters that got to learn how to be human just as much as you and I that are at the mercy of these monsters. That's what I look at. You still have a body, buddy, and you still need to learn how to be human. You're in this class of humanity like everybody else. I don't care about your color. I don't care about your walk of life. I don't care who you fucking. I don't care where you put your dick at or what you do with your own pussy or what you do with your ass. And I'm not worried about all of that. It's even disgusting for me to even worry about stuff like that. I don't care what you do with your dick. That's your dick. That's your ass. That's your pussy. I'm raw and uncut. If you don't like it, log off. This message ain't for you. I don't care what you do. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you black, white, Chinese, Hispanic. I don't give a fuck if you Catholic, Christian, Muslim, atheist, All I'm looking at is that you have a body, human, just like me. You have to learn how to live with a heart, a mind, a body, two arms, two legs. You got to learn what to do with your hands just like me. You got to learn how to put one foot in front of the other just like me. You need food, shelter, and clothing just like me. The problem is going on in your heart and in your mind. That's where the problem is. You have people who have cold hearts. They don't want to be human. They don't want to be human. But guess what? You stuck being human. So they fight it. And they fight it by oppressing other humans, especially humans who are comfortable in their own skin, their own body, who don't bother anybody, who have never bothered anybody. But they were bothered by the people who are bothered by their own human condition. Because you know why? The bothered bother people. Only hurt people hurt people. Only bothered people bother other people. The early bird catches the worm. Once you understand this, once you get it, the object, the early bird gonna always catch the worm. That's when you realize the cup that you was looking at as half empty is now half full. They made you believe that your time is almost up. No, it's not. My time is almost full. I'm not. I'm not going. I'm coming. They want you gone. No, you're coming. The Messiah is coming. And you know what that coming is? My heart is getting better. My mind is getting sharper. I'm forgiving. I'm letting go. I'm becoming more and more transparent. Whoever these people are that are doing that, that are becoming more transparent, becoming more forgiving, learning how to let things go, transcending racism, transcending color, transcending religion, transcending these differences and classes of people. And those are the messiahs. We are not going, we're coming. The coming is real. You just got to understand what the coming is. It's a beautiful thing to be a part of the coming. I'm a part of the coming. You are a part of the coming. This is why you are watching me right now. This is what brought you here. You need to make that what keeps you here. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button. So that way you'll be notified when I drop these collective messages, because these messages speak to both you and I. I'm just a channel. I'm just a chosen channel. What are you chosen at? What are you a chosen at? You gonna find out. You keep following this channel because I'm a channel. So before I end this reading, message 31, I wanted to finish talking about why you were held at gunpoint and why you were chosen. Because these were our ancestors. Okay, this is where it all started. Okay, so when you're being held at gunpoint, if I wanted to rule the world, I come into your household and I hold you at gunpoint, I'm going to pick the chosen. The chosen one is going to be the one to live. You're going to do what I say do, or I'm going to take every last one of your loved ones' lives. To some, I did take their lives in front of you to put you in fear. Because whatever you are and whatever you're made of, That's what you're going to give birth to. Could you imagine what they turned us all into at gunpoint? Those of us that had to witness our loved ones. Every time your loved ones got killed in front of you, it did something to your DNA. It did something to your heart. It put such a deep scar on your heart that you gave birth to that scar. And that is a thorn that a lot of us carry in this world today. The thorn of what happened to our ancestors, the thorns that we were born with, the fears that we were born with. A lot of us are born with fears that come natural to us because these fears started with our ancestors. But it ends with us. We are individuals who understand we are not our ancestors. We come from that. When you cut a piece of this thorn, when I cut this thorn a piece off, that's who we are. We are that piece. This is the ancestors. But we're an individual now. We're separate because they can go this way with the thorn and we can go this way with the thorn. That's why we are not our ancestors. You know, we are not our ancestors. This is why we're coming. We're not going. And today, it's much more difficult for them to pull that move like they did yesterday. Because once you are activated, there's only but so much close that they can get to you. Because now your electrical power is at work. You got some people that will drop dead just by the thoughts of what they want to do to you. That's the age we live in. That's the activation. All hell breaks loose inside of people's life. Just the thought of rising up against what you stand for, especially when what you stand for is aligned with the truth. You ain't got to lay a finger on them or nobody because your energy signature alone knows what they are thinking. It knows what they are up to. These forces that protect us are called angels. They're not beings with wings. They are electromagnetic forces. And you can channel them just like a radio switching stations, just like a television with channels. It can be channeled. I'm channeling right now. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And hit the bell button on this channel so you'll be notified when I drop my readings for the chosen. Y'all be blessed.